What's your secret that you won't tell anyone outside Reddit? I think I'm not as nice as people believe I am. I am just acting according to social norms when in reality everything outside my home makes me feel tired and drained. Sometimes I get up in the morning, shower, get ready, and then get back into bed and pretend to be sleeping just so my daughter can run into our room and wake me up. She's 7 and still loves waking me up in the morning to get my day started by seeing her face first. I pray that I will never know a day that doesn't start like this. That I have a Twitch account, where I pretend to be someone else, that I use to support 3 of my friends who doesn't get many viewers, have done it on-off for some years. I pooped in my pants at school once. The last time I shat myself I was 14 and walking home from the bus. I didn't even feel it coming. It was just explosive diarrhea. To make it worse, both my parents got home early and my dad's boss was over for a visit. Nobody outside of the 4 of us knows. I have told a few people, but it's limited. I am a CSA victim and my abuser made national news twice for the video she took of us boys, not the physical abuse. Police didn't investigate properly. And when I went to make a report 30 years after the abuse, the cop at reception was a hostile, rude, aggressive man. I walked out actually crying. The cop quit his job 2 weeks into his investigation. But that cop literally broke me soul. I don't feel strong enough to open up about my abuse and how hard it's been being let down by police at every step. I'm on a diet and I really miss comfort eating. Sometimes when I get desperately hungry I'll chew food then spit it out into a napkin, and then chuck it in the bin. In private obviously. I really enjoy BDSM. But I can't tell my current partner. BC he hates it and I feel like he'd look at me weird or just do it to please me and I don't want that. I pointed a gun at my stepmom's abusive boyfriend when he was sleeping and couldn't pull the trigger. My father wears his sneakers in the pool. I think about suicide a lot. I don't have any desire to do it these days, but it's constantly in the back of my mind. I wouldn't ever admit to it offline anymore, since people have tried to get me 5,150 for it, even though I've stated that I'm not actively suicidal. I'm just here for the tea in these comments. I pretend to be okay when I really have a lot of unimaginable hell in my life going on. In my defense I do it for a chance, at quality connections, and understanding other people. BC if they saw that then they probably wouldn't be themselves or at the very least share the problems or struggles or think I could be comforting in any way to them. A friend has a huge, very visible tattoo in her forearm, almost wrist to elbow that she designed and is proud of. It's misspelled. My mother died in childbirth. I was the child. There was a photo my dad kept on the mantle. He's got my sister hoisted up on his shoulders. He's looking out of breath and nervous. He set the timer on the camera and wasn't sure of the settings. My mother is stood next to him, his arm around her, and she's looking up at them and laughing. She looks young, happy, and very pregnant. When I was about 7 I destroyed it. He turned the house upside down looking for it. Eventually he thought it stolen for the silver frame, toured the pawn shops and banned me and my sister from having visitors. That I love having my butt fucked. I was fired from The Voice because I cried too much during my blinds. My girlfriend just dumped me at that time. Batman wouldn't get this information out of me. Nice try, FBI. I kinda resent my mom for staying with my dad. She's staying with him because she feels like it's better for the kids, even though he abuses her and me physically and verbally weekly. I know she's doing what she think is best for us, but he makes all of our lives a hell sometimes.